Hi, I'm East, and this is Rolling Stone's The First Time. The first time that I called myself East, I was sitting in bed with my mum. I would have been about 16 or 15. My mum's maiden name is Oosthuizen. Oost means east in Dutch. So, because I was trying to find a way to kind of tie it back to the fam. Somehow, I can't remember how we came to that conclusion, but I was like, that's got like a cool ring to it. The first time I played in an arena was supporting Panic at the Disco. I think that's the only time I've actually played like arena shows, which was terrifying. The first show we played was in Sydney, and I have this song called Alien. It got me feeling like an alien. And at my shows, I get 3 of my friends to dress up in these big green alien suits, and they come on stage with me. So I opened my set with that song and had 3 of my really good pals go on stage with me, and I think that helped. Okay, I'm gonna take on this arena show. I've got my band, I've got my friends. Let's just go up there and have fun. It was a really crazy experience. Success is a difficult thing to work out in the music industry because as soon as you accomplish anything, there's always something bigger and better in your mind that you can accomplish. I was about 5. I loved parmesan cheese as a 5-year-old. We would pronounce it parmesan. I wrote a song about parmesan cheese, but the only lyric was parmesan, and then it was just a bunch of gibberish. It's the start of my songwriting career. I was in the car with someone at one point. The song came on and I didn't even realize that it had come on the radio. And my friend was like, hang on, isn't this you? And she turned it up and I was like, oh damn. That's happened a couple times. I was in Tokyo walking down the street with a bunch of cafes and restaurants and stuff, and a song of mine was playing from a restaurant and I didn't recognize it, and it was my friend who was like, wait, I think I can hear your song. It was a song called Hollywood Angel. That's a theme in my life, that I just don't hear my own songs when they come on. I would have been about 13. I had sent some of my acoustic demos to a publishing company based in Sweden. They ended up emailing back and saying, would I be interested in going to Stockholm and working with their writers and producers, which was absolutely terrifying. I'd never worked professionally before. Obviously I was 13. That first trip, I went for about a month and worked every day in a studio. That was probably the biggest step I took as a young person. When I was about 12, I somehow managed to get backstage at a Paramore concert. I accidentally walked in on Hayley WIlliams doing vocal warm-ups, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then I left and I was really embarrassed. Later on, I was standing side stage watching the support act. Hayley came and stood next to me and I was like, oh my God. I used to live in Dubbo when I was a kid. They had the Dubbo Eisteddfod. I entered it when I was about 5. I sang to an audience there and I had a friend in the audience and I was so nervous. I couldn't look at anyone, so I just stared at my friend the whole performance. I was like, I cannot look away. After it was over, I was filled with a rush and I was like, oh man, that was really fun. I sang Tomorrow from Annie. I was a big musical theatre kid, I think I ended up winning the Eisteddfod and I won like $150 as a prize, which was a lot. I think I bought a CD player. It was a Paramore concert. It was that one that I managed to get backstage. It was nuts. It was like an arena show and like one of my favorite bands at the time. It definitely like ignited something in me. Like Hayley was such a huge inspiration, like as a vocalist and a writer, but then like seeing her live, I was kind of like, oh cool, like that's the bar. Like that's where I want to get to one day.